Hello, welcome to Leeds and TV. This is our match review of Leeds United 2, Bournemouth 2.
How you doing, Lee?
Not good.
I'm gutted about that, you know. We were so close. It
Yeah.
just feels like the Fulham game all over again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, let's not get too far ahead. Right, let's go with team lineups, Lee. Do you want to go through Leeds lineup for me?
Down at Bogle, Goodwinson, Strike, Warden, Stack, Ampadu, Longstaff, Ben Anderson, Okafor, and Calvert-Lewin.
On the bench,
Meze, Justin,
Bajol,
Guif, Tanaka, Jack Allison, James,
and Capture.
and Getcher and Paul.
And then this is your Bournemouth lineup. Petrovic, Troffert, Senesi, Christie, Adams, Diakante, Cliver, Jimenez, Aldi, and Semenya on the bench. But then he's got Krupe, Silla, Cannon Doak, which is at Ben Doak, Hill, Brooks, Tavernier, Milosevic. So then, Lee, let's have a look at the let's have a look at the tables first. Right, let's have a look at the table. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. Sorry, Lee. Right, Leeds United are in
11th
on
8 points.
8 points. Yeah. So you know we could have had 10 points come end of September, but I'll settle for 8. You know, I said a draw would be a good result before the game kicked off. I'm going to stick with it, but it's a bit disheartening when you're 2-1 up so late into the game and you end up and you do all the hard work coming back into it from being 1-0 down.
Yeah.
But Bournemouth find themselves
second
on
11 points.
So that draw it's lifted them up to second league.
Yeah.
You know, so if you want to be really honest, getting a draw against a team who's second in division isn't a bad point, is it?
No.
Right, and then these are your match stats, League. So total shots, League. 18
for Leeds, 14 for Bournemouth.
Shots on target.
8 for Leeds and 5 for Bournemouth.
Possession.
46 for Leeds, 54% Bournemouth.
Fouls committed.
11 for Leeds, 12 for Bournemouth.
Yellow cards.
2 for Leeds, 2 for Bournemouth.
Red cards.
None for Leeds, none for Bournemouth.
Offsides.
None for Leeds, 2 for Bournemouth.
Corner kicks.
7 for Leeds, 4 for Bournemouth.
And saves made by keeper.
3 for Leeds, 6 for Bournemouth.
So that's your match stats, right? So let's talk about the game, Lee. Right, Calvert-Lewin could have had an hat-trick.
Yeah.
Opening 20 seconds. He had a one-on-one chance and he struck it straight at Petrovic.
Yeah.
Then on 18th minute, he had another great chance. It were a snapshot from Calvert-Lewin on target, and it were a great one-handed fist away from Petrovic, denying him again. And then a minute later, Calvert-Lewin could have had an hat-trick. It were a free header.
Yeah.
In the box. There were no power on cross.
No.
But it were a weak header straight at Petrovic. You know, and then 25 minutes on clock. Then misses come back to haunt us. It was a free kick. It was a daft free kick to give away by Stack. He didn't need to do that. But Semenyo made it 1-0 with a low, powerful strike in the resulting free kick. that was Semenya's fourth goal of the season. Now, Brendan Aronson were lying down. He were the draft escape. He were lying down behind the wall. The wall jumped. The ball went low. Maybe Aronson should have been a bit more to his left, because he left a bit of room for that free kick to go low and hard. The ball jumped, but normally a low free kick, the one who's lying on the ground normally prevents him going low and hard.
Yeah.
But I think he were out of position, Aronson, and that's down on Darlow, because Darlow's the one who sets up his wall.
Yeah.
So that made it 1-0 to Bournemouth. But on the 37th minute, Joe Rodon with a fantastic header.
Yeah.
It was from a corner. It were an outswinging corner from Longstaff that made it 1-0, and that's how the score stayed at half time. Then on the 54th minute, Leeds United turned the game on its head. We made it by making it 2-1. It was a fantastic shot from Longstaff outside of his foot.
Yeah.
It coming off the post. Mm-hmm. Now VAR looked at it just because Strike was stood in an offside position, but luckily he wasn't in the goalkeeper's eye line. So if the goal stood, 67th minute we made his first sub. Okafor went off. I thought Okafor played really well again, mate.
Yeah.
He looks comfortable on that ball, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Aronson come on. 87th minute, Leeds made a second sub. Aronson went off and Tanaka come on. And then on the 92nd minute, we took off Lewin and brought on Kempcher. But it was straight. It was as soon as Bournemouth were awarded a free kick. Just they were waiting to take the free kick for us to make that substitution. But then Kropik scored at the death, making it 2-2.
Yeah.
And my heart sunk. I won't lie.
Yeah.
And that's how the game finished. Now look, the finish with Bournemouth weren't at the best today. Yeah, but they still managed to get a point. Now I don't think any of our players who started that game would have scored less than a 7 out of 10 in stats. If we were at player ratings, we want to give them less than a 7 out of 10 at minimum. For some players, a lot of players might have got even 8s. But what Leeds has to learn quickly, that just because you're not at your best, these Premier League players who have got quality can hurt you.
Yeah.
It only takes a second to score a goal.
Yeah.
And it's if you go by match stats and everything, you'd say draw with fair result.
Yeah.
But going into injury time,
yes,
leading 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
You think your defence is solid enough to hold out for all 3 points, but instead we're sat here talking about sharing 1 point.
Yeah.
And we're on 8 points, aren't we now?
Mm.
Now that's no mean feat, Lee, for a newly promoted side to get 8 points, and it's only end of September.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. I really do. I think it's really, really good. But it could have been so much better. It could have been on double digits with 10.
Yeah.
Going into October. But yeah, I mean, look, I can't fault the players' attitude, commitment, heart, and desire.
Yeah.
I just think it's the lack of concentration. Maybe that substitution didn't help. Maybe it didn't help making it, just before a set piece for opposition, for opponents. But, maybe hopefully Farker will learn not to do that again. But yeah, I mean, so Lee? What did you think about the game? What do you take from the game?
I think we're alright with the win 2-1-0, but when Falcon made that substitute for Calvert-Lewin,
Do you think that disrupted the concentration at defenders and stuff?
you should got was
Would you have kept him on? Would you have kept him on, especially before a set piece?
yeah.
You know, then take him off when ball goes dead for a goal kick or something.
Mm.
You know, but I mean, if Calvert-Lewin could last 90 plus 92 minutes, I'm sure he could have lasted 95.
Yeah.
3 minutes ain't going to make a blind bit of difference.
No.
I think it was just a needless substitution trying to run down clock, and it backfired on us badly.
Yeah.
That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah.
You know, if anyone saw the Man United game against Brentford, Fernandes, Man United got awarded penalty. It took 4 minutes for VAR to make up the minds that the referee made right call. But then Brentford brought in 3 subs, which made it drag even more. I think it was about 6 minutes after the penalty were officially awarded, it were actually taken. And Fernandes saw his penalty being saved by Kelly. And they were saying in commentary that, you know, somebody having to wait that long, you know, to take a penalty and bring on them subs disrupted Bruno Fernandes. Now, I think that disrupted our defence when we brought on Nketiah for Calvert-Lewin, and I think that's what's cost us 2 points today. Definitely, 100%. But, you know, I can't fault Farker. I'm not going to have a go at him. You know, I didn't expect. I said it yesterday in preview. Thursday we did preview it, all right. I said on Thursday in preview that I was pleasantly surprised with how well Leeds are doing. And, you know, Farker has to take credit for that.
Yeah.
You know, he has to take credit for that. Now, we can criticise him for these today, but I don't think we should hold it against him, you know, for what, you know, what he's done so far up to this point to get us to point. You know, we were on 7 points prior to this game. You know, we've done well to get 7 up to this game. So I'm not gonna, you know, call him out or out, but
no.
I do think he made a mistake today, mate. Our good old friend, Mr. American Tyler Adams, didn't get a very good reception today, Lee.
No, he didn't.
He was actually substituted in that game today. Later on said he couldn't stick it out. They got rid of him. He needed to go and stuff like that. How do you think Tyler Adams did? Do you think? Can you understand the booing of him after what he did to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you were booing him. I won't lie. I heard you boo him for the first couple of times. So you remembered what we were and what he did and what he didn't do. You know, and yeah, so go back to Bournemouth, Tyler Adams, with your tail between your legs, lad. That's all I can say. You know what else you want to add?
Bournemouth, good point for Bournemouth.
Is it 1 point gained or 2 points dropped for Leeds, Lee?
I think it's a 2 point drop.
Yeah, in the position we were in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But hopefully Leeds can do us much better next game.
Tottenham, innit? Tottenham at home.
Yeah.
That'll be a difficult game, you know.
And I'll be fine to make some changes for that game.
I thought special mention has to go out to Darlow. I thought Darlow did well.
I thought Darlow did well.
I know he conceded 2 goals today, but he looks. You don't think of him making any mistakes, do you?
No.
Do you know what I mean? I thought he had another good game. I know he conceded 2, but he had a good game. Okafor were really good.
Yeah.
Calvert-Lewin gets in the right areas. I'm just disappointed that he couldn't, you know, capitalise on his goal what he scored last time out. So, but we move, we go again next Saturday. So yeah, happy days, mate. Happy days. And Man United losing, that's sort of cushioned the blow of losing, of drawing today. You know, always just when Man United lose. Don't know why. I feel good when Man United lose.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and I've got else you want to say, mate?
Just good point for Bournemouth.
Yeah, no, I agree. Good point for Bournemouth, 2 points drop for Leeds.
Yeah.
Right, what do you want to?
Thank you for watching Leeds TV.
Have a great day, guys. See you all soon. Take care. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.